did. So we are now recording. It is a Monday Night Live, and we are so excited. I'm wearing a special shirt just for you guys tonight. I put on my beauty coat because it's really kind of it's more of a Harley shirt. But look, can y'all see what it says?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
What
Been dreaming.
start with?
Dreaming.
Everything starts with dreaming. Everything starts with you get an idea, you get a dream, you hopefully it's not a fantasy because fantasies don't necessarily come true, and then we go from there. So I want to start tonight just by doing kind of a little exercise. So if y'all get a piece of paper and a pen, and then I want to warn you, a week from tonight, I'm gonna do like a whole thing that you guys do not want to miss, and you want to have your team members on, and I'm already like doing all the notes on it. We're going to play a couple of games, and it's just, I think it's really going to hit y'all as far as, you know, kind of keeping your mindset right with all the craziness going on, and especially with our elections tomorrow, and everybody's, you know, just people are all over the place, and they're angry, and they're just not happy, and you know what, we can choose to be happy. We can choose to be happy every day. And we heard Christine Jesse speak today. She was number 5 in the Sapphire division this past seminar year. And she was talking about when 9/11 hit and how she had a party that night. And what did it do, Andrea? Like $500, and she recruited somebody who became like an offspring. And she said she did not want to do that party. And then she was, right now, she's in Florida, I think, on vacation. She's at the beach on vacation. She didn't say where.
California.
Okay. And she said, yeah, just last night I did a virtual party because all you need is a computer, and you know, that's it. You can be anywhere. So it was just really inspiring that you don't have to put Mary Kay in a box and just pull it out when everything feels perfect, because y'all, everything is never going to be perfect. Okay. But I want to start tonight. I'm going to go right into our slideshow if I can find it. I think this is it. Okay. No, this is not it. What did I do wrong? Hang on. I always have it set up and then it doesn't work for me. So I'm sure it's a user issue. Sure, it's a user. Nope, that's not it. There it is. It's over there. Yay! Practice this stuff, you guys, and then Andrea just flits around it, and I'm like, I feel so stupid. Okay. All right, so this is November 2nd, so we're doing recognition since really the first half of the week in October through November 1st, and then for the month of October for our monthly queen. So we're really excited about that. And so I want to start with, what does the word dream mean to you? What does it mean to dream? So I want y'all to write this down, because this actually came from an educational site. And I'm like, well, we're all about education. I mean, Andrea is homeschooling, or not homeschooling, but doing virtual learning. I was a school teacher. You're all doing some type of virtual learning or trying to get your back in the classroom. So we all can kind of relate to this. Hey, can y'all all make sure you're muted so we have a really good recording for everybody who couldn't be on live? So it starts with dedication. So when you think about it and you have a dream, you have to be dedicated to it. You have to choose to work that dream and work that goal, even when you don't feel like it. I love this, responsibility. You take responsibility for your dream. You take responsibility for your goals. It is not because your husband wants you to, or because your kids want you to, or don't make it about anybody but yourself. And let me, because if you get upset with your kids, or you get upset with your husband, or you get upset with your director, or whoever you feel like you're working for, if it's not yourself, then you'll say, well, forget it, I'm going to quit. And so the responsibility really has to start with you. When you own your own business, it really has to start with you. And that's hard for us to grasp as women. It really is, because we focus so much on everyone else. You know, Mary Kay says, when you get put on hold, when you call Mary Kay, one of her speeches, she talks about people say, you know, why don't you give cash as prizes? And she's like, because you'll spend it on the electricity bill and the grocery bill. We give, you know, diamonds and cars and jewelry and suitcases and lamps. And I'm just looking around my office thinking everything in here is from Mary Kay. And, you know, it's because we want to reward you so that you know this is your work. This is what you did. And then you can take the income and you can go spend it on the electricity bill. Okay, education. You guys, you showed up tonight. Those who show up, go up. And I'm telling you, it may not always be a barrel of laughs. It may not always be sunshines and unicorn farts, but we try to give you the meat and potatoes. And y'all know that that's always been my MO. Like if I speak at career conference or seminar or anything like that, I don't even do the I story thing. I just stand up and say, okay, here's what the topic is. Let me tell you what I think about it. And let me tell you what's worked for me. Because you can fluff all you want, but when you give people education, when you give them the meat and potatoes, now they have something they can walk out of the room and say, if I put this into action immediately, it will change the course of my journey. Attitude, you guys, attitude, turning every negative into a positive. Allison talked about this yesterday, and she said, you know, one day she's got 4 boys and she's loading them in the car, and 2 of them are in car seats, and it's 110 degrees here in Arizona, not right now, but in the middle of the summer. And she's like, I hate the heat and I hate being hot, and the air conditioning's not working in the car. And she said they're driving along and she's just complaining to God. And she's like, why do I have to live where it's so hot? I want to go back to Virginia. It is just too hot here. And she passed a bus stop and there was a lady, and she was dealing with 2 infants, and she had one in a stroller and one in a carrier, and she's trying to get on the bus. And Allison said it hit her. Thank you, Lord, that we have a car. Thank you for the air conditioning, even if it doesn't always work. She said that woman probably had 3 or 4 stops to go on before she reached her destination. You can always find a positive. And this really hit me because I have had some serious, serious physical pain lately, throughout my knee, and I hurt my hand really badly. And, you know, I was talking to Honey about it. I was talking to Andy about it, and he goes, I know you're in pain because you're really grumpy. And you know, you're on edge. And I'm like, that really hit home to me. And then we walk in and we hear this sermon. I'm like, okay, I got it. So turning those frowns into smiles, turning those situations into something positive. And when someone says no, be glad that you actually have a career opportunity or a business opportunity or a product that you can offer people. If they say maybe, that's okay. That's their choice. It's your attitude that's going to dictate where you go every single day. And I experienced this the last 2 days of the month. I only had 2 people in for the month, and I really wanted to max out double credit. And I just got on the phone and started calling people. And I sent Andrea a text at like 9:45 on Saturday night. And I said, gold medal done. I didn't do 6, but I said gold medal done. And she's like, I'm so proud of you. And, you know, she leaves me a message and she goes, I can't believe you did it. How did you do it? You know, you get everybody to say yes. And I'm like, well, actually, no. I talked to, and I did end up counting, Andrea, I talked to not 11, not 13, but I talked to 14 people in 2 days. 14 in 2 days. Because I was just determined. And I had 3 say yes. So don't think, oh, it's just so easy because it's Joanna, or it's so easy because it's Andrea. You guys, we work the numbers too. And then of course, motivation. And this is so crucial. You have got to figure out something that is going to set you on fire every day, whether it's a daily devotional, or it's a hip hop song, or it's dancing in front of the mirror, or it's hugging your kids and just being thankful, whether it's starting with prayer, whatever it takes. Spend that first 15 minutes of the day pumping you up, getting you ready, putting on the armor of God. You know, put on that breastplate, put on those shoes, have that saber in your hand, have that helmet, and put it on, and then go face the day. And that was something that has just been reiterated to me over and over and over in our Bible study, is just spend that first 10, 15 minutes a day. And you might go, oh my gosh, I'm already getting up at 4:30. Then throw something on in the car, or, turn on something while you're making breakfast or whatever. But, there's tons of podcasts out there, but find something that is going to get you pumped up. I love that song by Carrie Underwood. What's it called, Andrea?
Oh, The Champion?
Yes.
Yeah.
Gosh, if I want to hear something that's just like boom, 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 I put that on. It's so great. If I want something just to raise me up that's not going to throb in my head, I listen to anything by Lauren Daigle, Daigle. She was the final performance for seminar this year. But figure out what floats your boat. What gets you excited? Is it going through the Applause magazine and imagining your name there? Is it picking up the keys to your car? I mean, get some pictures of the car, get some keys and have them hanging from the bathroom mirror. Figure out what motivates you. But this is dream. And so I really want you guys to be thinking tonight about what is your dream and where do you want to be? Where do you want to land a month from now? Where do you want to be on November 30th when we do November recognition? I think it's the first week in December. Where do you want to be? Where do you want to be on the career path? Where do you want to be in sales? Do you want to already be a star consultant? Do you want to already be in your red jacket? Do you want to earn or re-earn your red jacket, on target for your car? You guys, the possibilities are endless. The possibilities are right here. It's just that space. That's where they are. And it's just putting it into action. So let's see where you guys are right now. So these are our senior consultants, and this list keeps growing and growing and growing. And we are so stinking proud of these ladies. And I'm going to call out the names of the ladies who are actually on. Jamie Bulliard, so proud of you. And Jamie, you've been in and out of Red Jacket, and I know your goal is to be a director again. This is where it starts. And you might go, well, I only have 2 people. That's okay. You're 2 people ahead. Positive attitude. You're 2 people ahead of someone who has no one to even talk to, and you have the experience. Joan, oh my gosh, Joan, you got to get back in that red jacket, girlfriend. You look good in the red jacket, and I like the red lipstick with it. Amy Pa, so proud of Amy. Oh my gosh, you can do this too. Amy, at one point you were on target for your car, and we just fell off. Everything collapsed. COVID hit. We got to figure this out. We got to figure out what got us there. What got us on that path? What got you in red and on target for your car? And how can we get back there again? Let me see who else is on. Alice's birthday is today, so we may have to come back to her later on. But let me see. Alice is just amazing. She wants to be in her red jacket so bad she can taste it. And of course, Christine, we are looking for you to be in the suit, girlfriend. We are tired of you not being in the suit. And that blue would look gorgeous on you. All right. Anybody else that's on whose name I didn't mention? Are we good? I think we're good. Okay, Stacy. Oh my gosh. In red. Oh my word. So proud of you. This is your time, girlfriend.
And she got $100 cash bonus today.
Oh my word.
Or, I think so. Didn't you, for a new, great start. Oh, no, you're not first time red. Sorry. Psych.
But great start qualified. She had someone great start qualified.
Yeah. Yeah.
Guys, lots of bonuses right now. And I don't know if y'all have read the new DIQ rules, but DIQs, so let's go to team leader. We've got Jackie there. She's got 5 active team members. But when you have 10 active people on your team, you go into DIQ. If one person on that team is a first-time red jacket, and for most of y'all, that would be anybody on your team is a first-time red jacket, you get a cash bonus. I mean, come on, guys. Why would you leave money on the table? Cash, okay? So let's work on this. 10 active team members this month. If I told you that Mary Kay was going to cut off all team building on January 1st, who would you talk to immediately? Because who you talk to this week might join your team in the next week and be active by the end of November. If you wait till mid-November, now you're looking at mid-December. If you wait till the end of November, now you're looking at the end of December. You guys, it's a sense of urgency, not stress, not pressure. Well, self-imposed pressure, but it is just having a passion because we love our suits. I don't care what the pattern is. I know everybody was like, nobody likes the floral suits. You know what? We make them pretty because we are wearing them and we love them. And it is a status and it is a sign of achievement. And so if this is where you want to be, now, if this is not your goal, if you're like, Joanna, I just want to make an extra $300, $400, $500, $1,000 a month. That's awesome. That's awesome. But that's what this part of our recognition is about, is who wants to step into having an organization that you are the director of. So proud of these ladies. Okay. Spark form. Get your spark form. Okay. Now, spark forms and I want a prize and all that is due tomorrow. Now, I'm sure that Andrea and I will show everyone grace and give y'all till Wednesday. But you know what? The company doesn't change their deadlines. We don't change our deadlines. It's due by the 3rd of every month. So be anticipating that. So what you're going to do is you're going to finish filling out your points, and then you're going to submit them you can go to joannashipe.com, even if you're on Andrea's or Paula's or anybody else's unit. You go to joannashipe.com, you go under promotions, and you just fill out the form right there, and it tells you, it has all the directors' names, and you just click on your director's name and it goes to her. If you've already submitted your Spark form, then just resubmit it and we'll take the one with the highest points, because you're going to get extra points just for being on tonight, because tonight still counts for the October Spark form. Okay. Any questions about that? If you have any questions, just jump in the chat. Let me see. Okay. All right. So this is it right here. And based on your points, you can get any kind of prizes and things like that. And we are working on a different kind of, not a different, but an additional prize thing for November. So look for that on Facebook, probably by Wednesday. Okay. All right. Now on your Spark form for October, so month ending actually today, you get 10 points for being on live. That goes on your October Spark form. Any questions? Okay, I'm just watching Stacy's face because she's my tracker here. She's my detail girl. Okay, this is everybody I got weekly accomplishments from. So you give yourself 10 points because you submitted it by yesterday. Okay, Amy, Donna, Cecilia, Arlene, Stacy, Jules, Zulema, Christine, Alice, and Laura. Is there anybody whose name I did not say that you submitted it yesterday? Anybody else? Okay, very good. So you guys make sure you're keeping track of that. I actually, invited my personal team, challenged them to actually put it in their phone as a reminder with a alarm going off every Sunday to do their weekly accomplishments. And I see a lot more consistency in doing that. Okay. All right. It's easy, 10 points. All right. Every new face since last Sunday or since last Monday. Okay. So every new face, how many new faces did anybody have? Hold up your fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 10, 20. How many new faces? New faces. New faces. Give yourself 10 points for every new face this past week. And I am so excited. Oh my gosh. And we're going to hear from her. Let me move it over so we can spotlight her. Christine had a over $1,000 week. My word. So proud of her. And Zulema had a Star Plus week, over $700. So Christine, you get 20 points for being Queen of the Week. And Zulema, you get 10 points for being first runner-up and having a star week. We are so proud of you. So I just want to say real quick, I'm going to stop our share, and I would love to spotlight Christine, because girl, you gotta tell everybody what you did. I don't know what you did, if you went on the street corners or you just, I don't know what you did, but we want to know what you did.
Well, I wasn't walking the streets. So I've actually been working on what was actually supposed to be a flash sale on Labor Day weekend, but then my sister-in-law died, so I had to postpone it. And so I figured October with double credit was a great month to do that. And I changed it from a flash sale to an holiday open house sneak peek. So I had like PowerPoints and that I went on live and I showed like all my customers. I said, this is every item in the catalog. This is what it does. This is the color options. Like, this is all of it. And like, I was really hoping to max out double credit with it, but that didn't happen, mainly because then I could have egged my son because he was really excited that I would have egged him. And I just reached out and I said, hey, this is the holiday sneak peek and I do holiday bucks for my customers. And I said, this is your last week to earn holiday bucks. This is your last week of the sneak peek. Like, this is it. Like, you have to get in on it today. And I followed up with all my, like, the big chunk of it was my October birthdays because I was like, hey, did you get your card? Because you can save this month. And I had one customer who hadn't ordered since September of 2017. I send her birthday cards still every year, and she ordered almost $700 last week.
Wow.
So customer service pays off. Even if they're not responding, they still notice.
We love that. So really, you know, we've talked about this before, ladies, is, you know, really focusing on sticking with it. Because Andrea, didn't you tell the story last week about the chick who you worked with her for so long and then finally she came through? Who told that story?
I don't know. It sounds like a good one.
Okay, it was. Okay. Was that you, Amy?
Oh, it was Amy.
Amy, just sticking with it. And y'all, that doesn't mean you spend hours and hours and hours and days and days and days like waiting and waiting, but you just keep planting those seeds. Like National Sales Director Julia Mundy always says, we're just planting seeds and spreading sunshine. That's what we do. Okay. So Zulema, we want to hear from you, girlfriend, over a week. Tell us what you've been doing.
I just keep talking to my girls and getting them excited about the new products we have for the holidays and to start getting ready for the holidays. That's it.
You are so modest. What's that card thing you do or you're doing?
It's like a game that I do every week with my, and
like
they
teach us.
Yes, like they pick cards and we just have fun.
Yeah. And it keeps all of her friends involved without it always being about Mary Kay.
But do you mind, Joe? Just like what do you mean with cards? Like, because I don't think we understand.
It's like you know, bingo, but
Yeah.
you play bingo with numbers. We play bingo with pictures. That's it.
Each week.
And they count on it.
It's easy peasy. They pick the card. I have all the cards on my hands and I just shuffle them like when you're playing blackjack, and I just run them to the last card, and the last card is the winner. That's it.
What's on the card?
Pictures of Mexican stuff.
And if they get bingo, what happens?
No, it's the last card. I just go through all the cards and I show it to them, and the last card in my, you know, my stock is the winner.
Simple. It takes that long. It's great. And all of her people get on. It's great. Okay. Thank you for sharing, Zulema. As always, you're brilliant. You guys, I'm really tired of this throne being empty. Now, I could have put 3 directors there. But you don't want to see directors there, do you? Who do we want to see there?
It should be Stacy.
How come?
Because she had a qualified recruit that just came in.
Who was it? I didn't get that.
It was this month, right, Stace? She just signed. Yeah, it was Tiffany McGarity.
Well, I saw Tiffany McGarity, but I didn't know she was qualified.
Sorry,
See, your director should have updated that.
I totally missed this slide. That would be Chris. Let's make Stacy's face on.
There, we'll just move her face right there. Just move her face. Okay. So you need to have a come to Jesus meeting with your director.
I'm traumatized over that order. Maybe I just skipped it.
I have to tell you. Oh yeah, she told me. I have to tell y'all something funny about this morning. Right before I left to go to the Mayo Clinic, I was trying to do the stuff on the slideshow, and stuff was like moving everywhere. And I'm like, Satan, get behind me. I'm walking away. There's a demon in my computer. It's because Andrea and I were working on the slideshow at the same time. So stuff was like jumping, and I'm like, what's going on? And we were working on the same page. So I just want y'all to know, we work on this stuff, and so much of it can't be done until the very last, the last day, which is today. Okay, look at all these new people. Whoop, whoop. We got some awesome, awesome new people, you guys. I mean, I'm so excited. And there's Tiffany. Okay, sorry, there's Tiffany. Terry Skill had 6 people come in. I think 3 are already qualified. I had 5. Andrea had 1. Stacy had 1. Leanne, who goes by Tori Mays, who goes by Leanne, she had 1. So you guys, I would love to have 2 pages for this list next month. How awesome would that be? Okay. So as far as medals, if you have 3 new people in a month, that's a bronze. If you have 4, that's a silver, and 5 is a gold. So in 2 months, y'all look for Terry and mine's name in the Applause magazine. Okay. So Stacy, give yourself 50 points because your new girl was Great Start qualified. You are racking it up, girl. I hope you're going to get a lot of points. I want to hear how many points you got. Okay, so give yourself 50 points. Every time y'all have someone new, you get points. And then when they're Great Start qualified, you get an extra 50. Okay, it is, well, it's not next week, it's this week. Here is our Queen of the Month. Oh my gosh, look at this woman, you guys. And I want to tell you guys something, and she's probably going to be embarrassed, but I do want to tell you about Zulema. She is not afraid, but she's intimidated by talking to people on the phone because of her accent. I think her accent is awesome. And I tell her that all the time. But still, when you have a thing, people can tell you all day long that's not a real thing, but if it's in your head and it's in your heart, it's your thing, isn't it? And that's her thing. And so she does all this stuff on Facebook. She does all these videos. She does all this Instagram, all this amazing stuff, because when people can see you, they can understand you better. And she does a lot of face-to-face stuff too. And she does virtual parties. So I just want you guys to go in the chat box, and I want you to encourage Zulema to call you guys and practice and let you hear how beautiful her accent is when she calls people on the phone. Okay, just send her your phone number right now and just say, Zulema, call me, girlfriend. And just talk for a couple of minutes with her because she's super busy with 2 kids. And y'all just tell her if you hear something that she says that you don't understand what she said. Zulema, what was it you were saying last week? And I didn't get what you were saying. Oh, theme. So she asked me, we're doing a thing for the Dream Center this Friday. And she goes, what's the team? What's the team? And I go, it's not really a team, it's just a group. And she goes, no, what's the team? And I go, it's not a team. And she goes, what is it about? And I go, oh, the theme. So we have fun with this. I mean, we really do have fun with that. And she laughs at herself. So I want you guys to all go in the chat box, and she's going to write down your phone numbers, and she is going to make phone calls tomorrow, because I'm going to show up at her house and I'm going to make her do it. So I put some things about Zulema here that really, I really and truly believe that she has grown into, and she came to the table with consistency, commitment to excellence, accountability to her directors. She always says, I want to be accountable to my directors. That she doesn't just mean me, she means Andrea too. Because in her mind, we're both her directors, and I love that attitude. No excuses. She has no excuses. Amazing attitude, coachable, teachable, open and new, respectful of the leadership that God has placed in her life. And let me tell you my favorite thing about Zulema is she is going to be crowned our queen of the entire month. And that is she celebrates everyone else. I don't know if y'all notice, but she is always clapping for you and cheering for you. And if she doesn't have a great week, she still shows up. If she doesn't feel good about what's going on in her business, she still shows up because she wants to encourage everyone else. And you guys, that is the attitude that we all have to have. You know, sometimes I see people walk across the stage, or I see they've earned something or done something or earned the trip, or I'll give you an example. Kelly Valerio did million for the first time. And I'm like, dang, what am I doing wrong? And it's like, put the bat away. My journey is not her journey, and her journey is not my journey. You are running your own race. But it is so important to celebrate others, because whatever you put back comes back tenfold. And that's biblical. So we are celebrating Zulema. So y'all just put lots of stuff in the chat box and just congratulate her on being our queen of the month. I'm so stinking proud of her. So our queen of sharing will not be the queen bee. It will actually be Stacy. So Stacy, give yourself 20 points for being queen of sharing for the month. Okay. And I want, Stacy, we want to hear from you. So I am going to spotlight you, because I know you are just being consistent. You are not, you know, you're not, oh, I'm spotlighting myself. You know, you're not out there saying, I'm having $1,000 day every day, and I'm talking to 50 people, you know, because I know one of our consultants was told, oh, you have to do 100 faces a week to be a director. I'm like, I wouldn't be a director. True. So just tell us what you're doing on a daily or a weekly basis.
I use my time when I'm taking Brooklyn to gymnastics.
Everyone froze. Everyone froze.
Buddy, if they have Mary Kay on their face, I talk to them about joining the company.
Yay. Awesome. You froze, so I'm gonna have to go back and watch the.
I saw her.
Huh?
We saw her.
Oh, yay. Okay, it's my internet that's unstable. So I am so excited for you. And girl,
Thank you.
You're just that one step at a time, being consistent. And I think that is so important, that consistency. Because let me tell you what, I would rather have a consultant that is consistently showing up, consistently working, than being a Zoom eeker. Zoom, eek, Zoom, eek. Okay? Have one good week and then they disappear for a month. Okay? So I am so excited. You guys are all texting her. She's gonna kill. Zulema's gonna show up at my front door and she's gonna kill me. I know it. Okay. All
She's
right.
also almost done with Princess Court of Sharing.
No way. That's awesome. That
I believe because it's double credit. And then I believe she came in with didn't you come in with the May Twice as Nice?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I have 5,
yeah.
4, 5.
It's a qualified 4.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I'm so excited. Okay, let's go back to screen share. And you know what, Andrea, I didn't make you a co-host, and I need to do that quick. Thanks, Beth.
Hey, while you're doing that, girlfriends, I think everybody needs to send a huge congratulations to Dee O'Brien, who was taking her health certificate. Shoot, tell me what it is again. You always tell me and I always forget.
It's okay. I love you still. It's a health coach certification.
This is so, like, she's been studying for 5 months straight. And
no,
now
6.
6 months. And I'm just so proud of you. The pressure has been intense, and she is so excited about how it's going to open doors for the hospital. And I just am so excited for you.
I love it. Drop the mic, girl. We are celebrating you. Love it.
Thank you. I'm really excited to be back here, everybody, really, and truly, and
missed
congrats
you.
to all the ladies. Yeah, I missed the group. I really did. Love you all and congrats. I have been listening, I promise.
I know, I know. Well, sometimes that focus has to go someplace else and that you have
It had to.
set that goal and you achieved it.
Mhm.
That
Thank
is
you.
awesome. Awesome. So put in the chat what the actual title of your certification is so we can say it right. I like to respect certifications, titles, degrees. I think that that's really important. And will you be able to put that on your business card now, Dee? For your personal training?
Yes, I'm now certified to do that. So I can basically, I can actually go into healthcare settings if I wanted to, because the health coaches just recently became healthcare professionals. So hospitals, including health insurance companies like Aetna, they found that having health coaches around, it actually lowered their payout for having like workers' disability, like workers' comp, and just other issues where they had to call out sick or just whatever, because quality of life had improved for those who had gotten health coach. So
That's awesome.
my field is actually getting higher in demand.
Okay, so that being said, I want to stop our share for a second and I want to show you guys something. I ordered this from Connections. And I'm not a big t-shirt wearer, but I do like long sleeves. And this has thumb holes. And I love thumb holes because if I have to put a jacket on top of it, my sleeves don't slide all the way up. But do y'all see what this says? Confident, beautiful, connected Mary Kay. And look at how stinking cute this back is.
Oh, wow.
And you guys, I'm telling you right now, I was going to offer this prize, but I don't want y'all to wait for it. I want you to go ahead and go on MK Connections. Anything you get on MK Connections is a tax write-off anyway. But I will tell you, let me talk to you about the size. I ordered a medium and a large because I really thought I was going to wear it over my gym clothes. But the quality is so nice that I'm actually going to wear this like tied on the side with jeans and stuff like that. So I went ahead and sent the large back and kept the medium. So, and I'm busty. So I usually wear like a 6 to an 8. So you kind of go by your size that way. And also a lot of times the sleeves are too short, but these are like really nice long sleeves. It is really high quality. I would get it for yourself because you can wear this to the grocery store and all over town and confident, beautiful, connected. Is that not gorgeous? Yeah, order it today. Let me tell you, because when people start seeing these things, they are going to sell out. And
So that's a medium?
Huh?
Sorry, that's a medium that you have?
Medium, yeah. And if you're gonna wear it like, and I'm not doing a plug for MK Connections because there's no benefit in that. Thank you. But Dee, if you're gonna put it on over anything else, like kind of wear it like as an overshirt, or you guys want to tie it around your waist, then go a size bigger. But you can't to pay to return it, but you can return it and get a different size if you want it. That's why I ordered 2 sizes. Okay. All right. So I just wanted to show you guys that. And let's go back. So let's celebrate our firecrackers for October. They all got their jewelry. So these are all of our consultants that placed at least $1,000 order. And Andrea and I both maxed out double credit, but guess who else maxed out double credit? Sulema! Whoop, whoop. So I think, look, Christopher's celebrating her in the background. Christopher, you missed it. She's already been queen of everything. So you guys, let me tell you, I think because of that, you've already hit the unit court. And I think, Andrea, doesn't that put everybody, yeah, with everything she's got, she's already been a star, like a diamond. So I think you've maxed out Mary Kay National Area too. So that's pretty cool. So proud of Kathy and Amy. Oh my gosh, Amy stretched. She stretched. That girl was working in October. And so I'm so stinking proud of you guys for getting your jewelry. And this is the gorgeous bracelet. Does anybody have your bracelet to show off real quick? Nobody's wearing it? Okay. It off next week. And then our sparklers, this is everybody who also earned the bracelet. So proud of you guys. Rosario, Debbie, Vicky, Maureen. Can't get any of these people on Monday nights, but dang, we got Joan on and we got Jamie on. We are so proud of y'all. And I know for a fact, Joan's orders were like stacking, like every few days doing customer delivery service. So guys, it doesn't have to be one big chunk. It can just be cumulative during the month. And once you hit that 600, bam, you're in. So do that customer delivery service. The shipping prices are still low. And then we have our igniters. So everyone who did a 300 to a 599, Arlene and Jackie, Cecilia, I know you stretched. Cecilia really stretched. She did over 400. Arlene did over 400, really stretched. Brooke, Denise, Patty, Lynn, Carol, Susan, and Robin. And, you know, just really, really proud of you guys. And then, of course, we have our consistency club. So if you're focused on that consistency club, stick with it. Those little baby orders really add up throughout the year. Don't discount it for a second. Okay, let me move y'all over here. And so everyone.
That wasn't Consistency Club.
What? What?
That was not Consistency Club.
No, we're going to get there. Those are just the people who did a 225 to up to a 299. Yeah. Okay. So this is everybody who did a qualifying order in the month of, and see, there's Tiffany. I should have noticed that. I should have put it together, Stacy. I'm sorry. So 50 points if you did a qualified order. And then if you did, if you did a 225 to a 599, give yourself 20 points. Okay. All right. Then I just wanted to kind of update you guys. You've really got to be following us on the Superstars Facebook page so that you are fully aware of everything we have going on. The Tuesday nights, the Thursday nights, the Saturdays. As soon as we have a virtual party scheduled, we slap it on there so you can start inviting people. But schedule your own. Call your director and schedule your own. Now, this is the fall advance that Andrea and I are participating in. You have to contact myself or Andrea if you want to attend this. So Friday, November 13th, Saturday, November 14th, please.
It's this Friday.
Friday, November 13th.
Just Friday.
Oh, so it's not on the 14th, right? That's for their people who are there. So just Friday the 13th, and you know, it says check with your director and set up a PJ watch party. So you guys don't miss out on this. It's going to be absolutely amazing. And the fact that they're opening this up for us, that's pretty cool. That's very Mary Kay. Okay. Then we've got our some consistency club. I want to know, what level are you committed for in November? Perfect Start, Power Start Plus. You guys, I know some of y'all have hit this and you're not even tracking it. Track it. Okay. Now this is our consistency club. I have not updated it because I ran out of time. But if you've done 3 or 4 out of 4 months of placing a minimum 225 order, then you are in our consistency club. And everyone who's in consistency club who attends seminar in Dallas next July, you will have a spa day with us. So we are so excited. Now, if you're thinking, what if we don't go to seminar in Dallas? We will figure it out. Okay. Okay. So no, it's all about what? Attitude. Okay. So we are going to focus on this, be consistent, stick with it. We got 6 weeks left in the quarter. All right. This is huge, especially for those of you who were first quarter stars. Amy, Zulema, Alice, Marcia, Jamie, Adajani, Christine, Stacy, Sayonara. The way you're an all-star is you do all 4 quarters. If you did not hit the first quarter, no worries. Don't worry about it. Then it's done. But let's focus on this quarter, especially with holiday sales. With holiday sales, Star Consultant is right there. It's right there. Okay, so these are our first quarter stars. Do a little pick of them. And here's our jewelry. And I'm going to fly through the rest of this really quickly because Andrea's got some amazing stuff to share and I've only given her 15 minutes. Your past does not predict your future or even today. It is merely a learning experience that you can use to correct, amend, and grow from as you progress in life. Now, let's learn some stuff. All right? Okay. Why am I spotlighted? I don't want to be spotlighted. I'm going to spotlight Andrea. Yay!
Yay! Hey, everybody. Okay. I am coming at you with some updates. If you have been working your business and developing your social media or been trying to, I was in a couple classes this week and I thought I would share some of the tips that I learned. Now, some of you have been in my own VIP group. And if you got a message from me this week, that said, hey, you're in my group, please make sure you comment versus just doing likes. The reason I had sent that out to so many, and many of you already do. I mean, Christine's like, duh, I'm always saying stuff, but that's just, I sent it to everybody. But I want to encourage you, as we support everybody else, one thing that I learned from this awesome class was the way the Facebook algorithms have been changing, and they've been changing very drastically. So there's constant articles about the Facebook algorithms. But what I specifically took away from this one class was that in your private groups, you still have an algorithm. And if people in your private group are not putting on their notifications, most of us have on our Shipe Superstars notifications or the Amazing Graces, and we're seeing every time Andrea or Joanna posts, it's popping up on your phone. It just comes right in. And that's really what you want if you're somebody who wants to take, you know, your growth to the next level. But there are people in our VIP groups that they just don't know enough about Facebook, or they don't even have that kind of activity with you. So what actually happens is that when you're posting things, even if it is in a private group, it is going to be stalled if you don't have comments. Now, likes and loves and smiley faces are always fun. It fills up your cup. It gives you that dopamine kind of hit, but it is doing nothing for moving the post up to the top or triggering a notification. So that was a huge little takeaway that I wanted to implement. And a couple of things that I took from this wonderful gal. She is a, you know, mom, a new director. She's a mom of 2. Her husband's in the military. She's just, you know, using social media to the best ability. And so some of the things that she had shared was, number one, make sure everybody is commenting who's been in the group. So if you do have some people, or if you're in one of the groups and you haven't been commenting, not the likes, not the loves, comment, then you might just be, you know, gently put to the side, like booted. You can always come back in, I'm sure, from anyone's group, but it is something for you also to think about. And if I'm in any of your groups, please remind me, because I think a long time ago when we started all these, we might have, you know, joined everybody's group, but I know I didn't put notifications on everyone's group. And I want to make sure that I support all of you as well. If you happen to have more than one, I'm just, you know, Joe and I are doing our best. We're trying to like your Instagram, trying to like your personal Facebook. I mean, we might not be able to do it all, but I just want to let you know that that's something that was really, really helpful. And I learned that. Another thing that I wrote down before I go into some of the meat and potatoes that Mary Kay had made. Joanna started the call off with such, you know, that we really need to look at how are we going to do something that involves dreaming for the month of November. And I have thoughts. I'm probably the worst when it comes to, like, you know, don't go in that head. It's the worst neighborhood. You don't want to go there alone, that kind of thing, because I am constantly fighting the demons that I experience. Now, I might be all alone here, but if you happen to put your hand up, it makes me feel a little bit better that I'm not all alone. You have to constantly find what's pulling you. most dominant thought is going to pull you. So as my friend has a book, it says, get your mind right. That's like the affirmations, the power of it. You got to get your mind right. So as we start November, you might be saying, oh, I missed double credit, or oh, I'm not on target for All-Star. All of those, you got to like get out now. Like you've got to like break it immediately and be a little crazy, because those thoughts grow. And I wrote a letter to my son, and I was reading and writing in there Romans 12:2, do not be transformed by the world, be renewed, and do not be conformed by the world, be transformed by the renewal of your mind. Well, God wants to renew our mind. He wants us to dream. So I just encourage you, as Joe said, what could your no excuse November dream be? I'm not talking, oh, I want a house on a mountain overlooking the Pacific. No, I mean, like, let's dream in bite-sized pieces, because we can all gold medal. We can all be focused on blessing 30 women and really being heart to heart with that woman when we're together with her, not thinking, all right, you're just a number, hurry, bye. That's all I care about. I got to get to the next number. Like, we need to really take a moment and remember that, last but not least, we don't have to do anything. We get to. And every time I start to catch any kind of, I didn't do that, or why am I not as good? Like, I have to, be crazy, stop the insanity, get your mind right. And then I have to go immediately to, so go get a job, Andrea. And I don't have any desire to do that, but I'm saying, like, when I get my head into that, well, wait a second, if I work for somebody else, I wouldn't be able to just to go have lunch and call Joe in the middle of the afternoon or go take my child. Like, wait a second, like, I like that. All right, I get to bless somebody. Now I shift my mindset, and it's not about what did I not do on the scoreboard. It's about who can I take care of. And when you focus on being a giver, gang, you will never go wrong. It will come back. So why did I say all of that? Because Mary Kay has given us a heck of a lot of things to support our business. And if you're not having some growth or some successes lately, you need us. You need to pick up the phone. You cannot wait 2 minutes and let that horrible neighborhood be invaded by more thoughts. And so Mary Kay put something together that I'm going to share with you. And this, Christine's already posting. She's got her eye patches. Did I do it right? Can you see it? There we go. Okay. So Mary Kay posted this. This is called the 30 Days Challenge, and they did it last year, but the social media playbook is nothing more than a basically paint by numbers. Like, this is what you're going to say, and this is the picture you're going to take, and it is great. So I saw a couple of you, like I said, I saw Christine with her hydrogel eye patches on yesterday, and she, I think, I didn't read it, but I saw your picture, but this is what you say in your caption. Daylight savings time may have given us an extra hour of sleep, but my eyes are still struggling to wake up. And I love that they did this. Now, there is a strategy behind this whole thing. So tomorrow is Mary Kay Makeup. Their recommendation is that you apply your best holiday party look using Mary Kay Makeup products. If you need inspiration, go to page 18 and 19 of the holiday 2020 edition of the look, and then take a selfie. And then your caption is, I'm practicing my holiday party look. Tell us which products you used and that I just might not be able to share all tonight about my Facebook class that I was in. This is for your public profile page. These captions are not necessarily created for your business page. So if you have a business page on Instagram, a business page on Facebook, or you have a private VIP group, then you can do a couple of call to actions on top of the caption that Mary Kay gave. So Mary Kay's giving you something that has to be commercial focused. And if you've never read the social media guidelines, if you are using a public profile that's not business related, then all you can do is a commercial telling about the products. You can't say, text me, call me, visit my website. That would be a call to action. So these were created for the profile that's public, but you can add to it in a business or a VIP. So this is amazing. Now, how can you make your life easy? I would say go ahead and look at these, see how you can make 2 or 3 pictures on one day. And then Mary Kay, and I'm going to go ahead and change screens and show you here. Yes, I think you can see all the way. Sorry, Stace, I was checking out your cord of sharing there. So then inside resources, you're going to find digital zone and digital assets. So digital zone has the social media central, and that is where you just saw the playbook. Okay, so this is where you're going to see exactly what I mentioned. Now, they also have, sometimes I get a little confused on which one, digital zone. So it's in digital assets. Okay, this is the one I just showed you. Okay, so if you want to download this, I would recommend you do it. And like I said, it is right here under digital assets. Okay, but they also have, and I'm not seeing it, it's all.
Yeah, you had a hard time finding it earlier too, and I wrote it down.
Right here.
You got it?
This is what I wanted to say is the brand new posting. Like it is where you can program and get more. You'd have to just read this because it's a little bit, I made a video actually. If you want to go to my video, it is on our Facebook page, but it basically is giving you more pictures and more ideas of what to post, and you can program it. It's using an outside company called Hoot. I think that's what it is. So this is a new support system, but now they're giving you the 30 days. Now let's bring it all together. Why are they giving you this 30 days? Because Joanna is going to talk about some of the products, but if you noticed on our home screen, we have Pink Weekend. So what they had found was this buildup, this 30 days where you're posting every day on your personal, your Instagram, whatever it is, you're giving commercial focus about Mary Kay, creates a buzz. And the hashtag. Okay, so I am here, just so you know, I'm at Holiday 2020 and the Pink Weekend, which Joe is going to cover here in a couple minutes because I'll have to sign off. I have a teacher conference, but the 30 days build up using the hashtag MK 30 days. So that's sort of that build up. We're going to be on Good Morning America. And you want to put your schedule down. It is the 27th of November, 8:30-ish in the morning, Eastern Standard Time. So it's super early for me, but it's Eastern Standard Time. So last but not least, I want to tell you that there's also this social media checklist. So for those of you who might feel overwhelmed, you haven't gotten your business or your social media branding up and you just don't know where to start, but it's time. Mary Kay has created this. And again, it's right there under Digital Zone. And you're going to be able to have a step-by-step. How do I open this? How do I start doing things? What do I make my name as? And this has been such a beautiful addition to our digital support. So I wanted to bring it to your attention just in case you have not seen it yet, and especially if you have new people. Okay, I'm sure you have questions. Please reach out because I have to get on a teacher conference.
Okay.
But
Andrea, real quick, I was trying to find it while you were still talking, but the way GMA works is it's going to be between, I think, 7:30 and 8:39 in your own time zone.
Oh, it's in your own time zone.
Yeah, because GMA, like we watch GMA, and when it's over for us, it's already noon for you guys on the East Coast.
Oh, okay.
So
All right. Well, let's just say East Coast, because here's the deal. I never am up that early. I'm up, but I'm never watching TV. But immediately after it's up, people are posting it on social media. So in case you're not an East Coast girl, you'll probably get the recording and it'll be floating around. All right.
you'll get some information. Bye, Dre. Thanks. You'll
Okay.
get information too as we move closer to it. But it is Good Morning America. And that is on the 27th, and it's going to be in the morning, sometime between like 7:30, 8:30, right around there. They can't say exactly when, but y'all, every time we're on GMA, my phone blows up. So this time I'm going to send something out to all of my customers, and I'm going to say, if you will watch it and send me a comment on it, you will get buy one, get one free on an eyeshadow or something like that. I'll throw something out there. I'll let you guys know what I decide to do, because I haven't decided what I'm going to do yet. So as far as, you know, there's a lot of stuff digitally out there, and I don't want to overwhelm you guys, but you know, in doing this daily posting, it's just fun. You just copy and paste it. So what I just put in the chat is just basically set up a whole bunch of different posts and take pictures and change your earrings and change your top and change your hair up a little bit and do them all in one day. Like do them all in 1 hour. I have a top director girlfriend that mentors me. She does all of her videos for her unit for the entire month in 1 day. She does it one of the last days of the month prior. Does it all. So basically on the 27th, 28th, she lined up several different tops, different earrings, put clips in her hair, did different stuff with her hair, and did all of her videos in 1 day for training. So that would be like if Andrea and I did all of our training videos and y'all just clicked on a button or went on Facebook Live, because they don't use them. They go to Facebook Live, or they go to Facebook, and they just put the videos there. I know. So you can do that. You can set that up on your phone, and you can have the picture, and in your notes have the different posts, and just copy and paste it, email it to yourself, pull up your email on your phone and put it in your notes, and you're golden. Are any of y'all really confused about how to do that? Oh, you guys are awesome. You're way ahead of me, let me tell you. Okay, I want to show y'all the new products that are coming out. Y'all will be able to order this the end of November. And so first off, we have a new fragrance. It's called Illuminate, and it's beautiful. As you can see, it's just beautiful. This is the actual fragrance right here. That is the cream, or excuse me, it's the bottle. I kept thinking it was, no, this is the cream. This is the cream. So this is the cream, okay? But it's really pretty. And y'all know, do you know what sells fragrances? Okay, let me ask y'all something. When you watch a commercial on TV and they're selling a fragrance, can you smell it? Can you try it? Okay, oh, that looks good, Zulema. What sells fragrances is the bottle, the packaging, and the sizzle. That's what sells it. So don't worry about, well, they can't smell it. Don't worry about it. Now, if they really want to smell all your fragrances, what I do is I get snack baggies, or I get the little plastic round things, but snack baggies work just fine. I don't want y'all to have to go buy anything. Put a couple of cotton balls in there, spray each fragrance on it just real quick, okay? Seal that sucker up and pop it in the mail. And they can smell all the fragrance they want. All right, so that's fragrances. The next thing that we're going to have is we are going to have mini matte liquid lip gloss. And y'all, it's really matte. It goes on super matte, and it goes on, it's long lasting. This is the red one. Uh-huh. Okay, do y'all remember the lip ones that we had that you had to put the stuff on top of it? Well, this is like the base lip gloss, but has a little bit more moisture, okay? And they come in minis, so anyone who wants to do the ombre lips, You can do the ombre lips, which is very popular right now. They come in these cute little sets. They sent the directors the kind of peachy color and the maroon color. And one good thing about living close to your director is you get to pop over and try these things. So Zulema, tell everybody what you loved about putting this color on.
I really liked it. It is moist. It is a little bit moister than the one before. And I can't wait to try it, like to have one myself.
Yeah, I'm excited. And then we have a new Serum C. So start selling off your other Serum Cs. It's C plus E. C plus E. And you guys, I am dying to tell y'all about what's coming in January, but believe me, when you see all of our before and after pictures of everybody all the directors who have been trying it, you are going to freak. Because you see us every week, so you're not really seeing a difference. Wait till you see the before and afters. Okay, so here's the other thing, more MK at play. So we have a rose gold crayon. We have a, it's called Sculpt 1 and a Sculpt 2. And I am going to bribe Zulema into teaching us on one of our things how to do this sculpting. But they actually have, because she's amazing at it, they actually have a guideline for you in where to put the rose, where to put the Sculpt 1, and where to put the Sculpt 2. The Sculpt 2 is more for beige to bronze women. The Sculpt 1 is more for ivory to beige women. I'm going to use everything, okay, because that's how I roll. And then this is the lip glosses. So the two different colors are taupe and red, and berry strong and red alert. So those are, can y'all see those really good? Now, directors could order everything early, I think on the 28th of October. The one thing we couldn't order early were the lip glosses. You see this face? I called up Mary Kay and I go, do you see my face? And they go, you're not the only one who's giving us that face. Okay, it is what it is. And then we have these adorable bags that when you purchase any of the mini sets, you get these bags free. So you can give it to your customers or whatever you want to do, but they're super cute. They got a little stripe to it. I'll be taking these on my trip for Thanksgiving because you can see through them, okay? Fun, fun, fun. And what else is coming? Oh, and also they're going to be seriously promoting the cellulose mask. So start talking to your customers right now about if they want to get their skin fabulous for holiday parties or even virtual parties or even seeing their relatives, to start doing the masks now, 1 mask a week. It's $70 for 4 of them. Your cost is $35. And it is awesome. And what you tell your customers to do is when they open up the package to kind of pull the mask out and hold the package like that. So you almost strip some of that coconut oil out of the mask. You put the mask on and then I take the juice, I call it the juice, and I do the juice all over my chest because that's where my most sun damage is, okay? Growing up in the deep South. So I do the juice there. And when you finish doing the mask and you take it off, your skin is going to feel amazing. And then you immediately want to put on your Serum C or your night treatment to really seal all of that in, that it feels awesome. Okay? Y'all see it? I got hot here. I started stripping. Oh, okay. That's okay. That's okay. We're closing out anyway, Dee. We're running way late because I yacked a lot. Okay. So you guys, here is your challenge. Let me give you your challenge before you run, Dee. Your challenge this week is to stretch like Gumby. I want y'all to stretch like Gumby. I have a wall right here. I can only stretch so far. There you go. Dee's going to teach us how to stretch. I want you to stretch like Gumby. And I want you to think of 5 people that you're a little intimidated to call. And I want you to call them and tell them, my director told me to call 5 of the sharpest women I know, women who I might be a little afraid of calling or contacting or walking up to their front door. because, you know, you probably don't ever want to try Mary Kay, and you might not even like me or whatever. But my director challenged me to talk to 5 super sharp women, and I immediately thought of you. Is there any reason why we couldn't get together with you and 2 or 3 friends and have a virtual party or a face-to-face party in the next week? Say in the next week. Don't say in November, in the next week. It's a push of a button. And then if you want Andrea or myself to help you guys, call us. We'll help you. Okay? How many people? 5 people. Okay? 5. All right. Do we have any questions in the chat? Okay, no, we're good. Okay, you guys, I'm going to let you guys go. And I was going to play a song for you, but